Hi there, Melvin Daniels here. Just thought I'd make this video. I did have plans for a more downward angle camera, but for some reason during the whole process it didn't actually save the video like I was hoping. But anyway, the idea was to go over the entire process of preparing a project. Obviously, where that footage didn't save, the problem will be solved, but I've prepared this project for tomorrow. Now, I've never done pyrography before, but I got this pyrography set drawer from this brand name is Preperation or Preciva. I can't pronounce that. I mean, if you can pronounce that, I don't really know how to pronounce it. Preciva. It's like £20 on Amazon. It comes with various tips. I don't see myself using all of these tips, or many of them if I do, because doing the research for this project and potential future projects, I actually watched a few artists on YouTube, and one of them mentioned that if you are just starting out, then you just need the basic kit. You don't have to go out, you don't have to spend 200 or 300 quid on a professional kit unless you're actually good. And I don't know if I'm any good because I've never done it before, obviously. But one of the artists did actually say something about a tip. Now, that's the main reason I got this specific one. I didn't realise it was going to be so light, which makes it comfortable to use. And obviously you can see it's where it's still tied up. It's brand new, never been used. All I've done is put a tip on. Now, it's 220 volt, 60 watts. A switch on the cable, which from any of the videos I've seen, on-off switches, pretty big deal. It does have a temperature control on it. It goes between 200 and 400 degrees Celsius. You can see that. Might not focus in, it's only my phone. But yeah, having a diode of any sort is a pretty good idea. But getting to the point, the tip, the YouTube videos that I watched, there were a couple that actually pointed out this tip. It's good for various reasons. As you can tell by the shape, it is designed for filling in large areas. The design I've chosen does have large areas that need filling in, but the other reason is because of the tip itself. You can see that it's quite fine, and basically the artist that I watched the video of actually said that she always uses this one. So I figured that if I get this one for 20 quid, simply because it comes with this tip, I could have bought a cheaper one of these and bought this tip in another set for about 8 quid, but I decided to go for minimal price. So 20 quid, I got this tip, several others, and a stand. Standard UK plug. It does come with a stand. This is a regular soldering iron stand. It's lightweight, but I mean, it's made out of aluminium. I think, yeah, aluminium, and lightweight, but with the tip on, it fits in there quite well, quite handy. The tip's always sticks out the bottom, but I don't see that being an issue, to be honest. But yeah, comes with a sponge, which mostly soldering irons use a sponge like this, but I figure that if carbon builds up on the tip, it might disrupt the image a bit, but I figure that if it does build up on the tip while it's on, I can use this damp sponge to clean it off, basically. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons I picked this one, is because of this. It does have a good length of cable. I believe it's 1.5 meters, maybe. I can't tell by just looking at it, but I'd say coiled up that's 1.5 meters at least. It's come with several other things. I believe these are different types of soldering tips. Not that I'm going to be using them. ROHS. I don't know. Sorry. Cut that bit out. Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly what that's for. I'm guessing that that's for soldering. Some soldering gunk or something. I don't know. This is, I think that goes on there, because this does actually have an extension so it can reach further. I believe it's in here. Yeah, there's a bit of extension in there that makes it so you can make it longer. I'm assuming that goes on it as well. It also has a desoldering pump. Obviously I'm not going to be using that, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good for 20 quid. 20 quid. But yeah, anyway, back to, let me just put this away. Better keep it safe until it's being used, until I'm using it. Yeah. For this project, I've decided to do this for my niece. It's just my niece likes unicorns, so basically I'm just going to do a unicorn of sorts. Sorry, I just noticed something. I'm just gonna. Sorry, just a touch up with a pencil or something. Like I said, I did do a video of me tracing the project, and there were a couple of spaces where I missed. This is the unicorn. I actually missed a bit up here, this little bit of shadow, and in here for that bit of the mane. But I've roughly drawn it onto the wood. I can probably make it better whilst I'm burning. But yeah, that's the project. It's my niece Kira. I know she likes unicorns. So I just placed it over the top of the wood. I say this bit of wood is designed for, is actually manufactured for laser engraving machines. It's basically doing the same job, but it's a laser printer, so it's more accurate. But it's birch ply, which apparently is, from all the videos I've seen, it is probably the best wood to use for burning. And not the only wood, obviously. It's probably the cheapest, to be honest, other than pine. But I didn't want to use pine. So yeah, I think the initial bit is done, but while I'm making this, I've even just noticed that I've missed out the inside part of the ear. I'll put that there. See what I mean? See this bit of the ear. I have to draw that in before I burn. In fact, what I might just do that now. Just lightly draw it. So it's there. Yeah, I think that's about right. Can't believe I missed that. Yeah. I'll use the picture for reference while I'm burning as well and make sure I don't miss it out. I think I've just done that by freehand. I think it matches. I think that's a close match to the ear part. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Right, but yeah, that's the project. I'll be burning tomorrow at some point. I'll be using the pencil to just add lines where I think that they'll go over the top of or underneath at certain parts. Because I wanted to have a sense of dimensionality, so I'm trying to make it so that it'll go, so parts of the mane go over the other part, if you know what I mean. In some places it might be an issue, like doing that. I'll just do that right now so I can get it over with, so that I don't have to do too much extra tomorrow. That bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got the most of it. I think, anyway, I'll get that over with by the time I start tomorrow. I think I've got the most of it done now. Just some little bits here and there. Yeah. So, sorry, sir. At least it shows you part of the process that I have to take because I've missed out on a lot of footage on the camera not working. Like I say, that camera will be solved before the project starts. But until then, I will add that project to the end of this video, and hopefully it will be in time lapse so that you can see the whole burning process, and we'll see.